Uh, Thanks for coming, guys. I thought our kids carried that game plan out as well as I've seen in some time. There was a lot of great efforts tonight. But what I told those guys in there, we knew our team was getting better. Um, Now we're starting to show it with some results. When I took the job, part of the reason I took this job was because of the people of Youngstown. I thought tonight our fans really put us over the top. When you have winds and you have snow and it's freezing, the weather we've had, to get that crowd, and they really pushed us the last 4 minutes, that last 4 minute media timeout. Our kids really reflected our city, and that's what you want. You want to be tough, you want to be gritty, you want to be focused, you want to be together. So I want to thank our fans, and I hope they saw that tonight, that we're getting better. I want a game. Yeah, that means your team. I had a buddy that's a college coach. He came to our Cleveland State game, and he said one of the things he noticed was how much energy our bench had, and it's been a little deflating, losing all those high major games and all those bye games. And I said, guys, we got to just stay the course. Got to keep trying to get better. We put 0-0 when the Horizon League started. I don't think anybody thought we'd win either one of these games, and that's okay because you got to earn respect. But yeah, that's okay to get a bench warning. I got to stay out of that. There is a line there. I got to keep my butt off the court. I got a little excited tonight. But you know what? Milwaukee's a really good team. So you're going to see that team will win a lot of games. They have size. They have star power install. And Garrett Covington, I thought, did a tremendous job. Cam is Cam. He goes for 25, 6, and 5. We know what he's going to do usually offensively. But Garrett, and I thought Braun did a tremendous job on Bell. Bell gets 24, but both he and Garrett guarded Stahl at times in that game. Yep. More and more we're looking at his case. I don't want to get into all the specifics, but I've been a big proponent of student athletes. I think this young man deserves another chance. We want him to get this year back. We've dug a little bit deeper into it, and our university backs its student athletes. So we're going to go 110% on this. And hopefully he gets that year back. He paid his own way to go to school here. That says a lot about what type of person he is. He walks on, earns a scholarship. If he plays for us this year, he's probably an all-league player. We've got probably at least 4 more wins. I'm not as gray and not as hoarse and not as overweight if Santiago's playing for me this year. But hopefully, he gets that year back. You know what? It's a good question. It's a little bit out of my control. Our athletic department is digging a little bit deeper into the case. It really has nothing to do with the medical injury. It's more about his first year at Wheeling Jesuit, trying to get that year back. And if we can sort that out, we're going to submit all the paperwork. Emily Wallet and both Elaine Jacobs will handle it. They're both very good at what they do. It's a little bit out of my department. But he's going to have the surgery next week. He got pushed back. But he's a big part of the reason why we're winning. I told him, we had a lot of people at that Cleveland State game say how energetic he was on the bench. I go down to him probably about every 3-4 minutes. He and I talk about what to run, what he sees out there, because he's going to be, when he's done playing, I think the kid could be a really good coach.
Tonight. I know you guys have been struggling all year long
Oh.
from the foul line, going 14 of 19 tonight. That's huge.
Well, we were good the last game too. Well, I think they saw how many times I showed them that we were 350 in the 50th in the country, and there's only 351. Nobody likes to be that low when you're shooting free throws. But in all seriousness, we've done a lot of drills where I'll make it very, very tough for them to get out of the drill. All 16 players have to make one shot in a row. They have 5 minutes to do it. If they don't do it, we've been running. So it puts more and more pressure on the guys. They've also been getting in on their own. But I think it's confidence. You know, a lot of these guys are freshmen. A lot of these guys haven't played. I looked at it the other day. We're the second youngest team. If you take Francisco's minutes out, we're second, I think, behind UIC. These guys are very young. Part of it is game experience. You know what I mean? Nas steps up there, knocks him down. G's, made one in the Cleveland State game. I think it's just, muscle memory, but I think it's more experience.